Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. So today's video is really exciting. We are going to be talking about the Sephora VIP sale. Now if you guys don't know what the Sephora VIP sale, it's basically just a sale at Sephora where you can get 20% off, 10% off, and 15% off depending on what member you are. So I did make a wish list, so I do want to talk about it. So I did put this into a couple of categories. So we're going to go off by brand, and then I'm going to talk about the product pricing, little bit of the description, and then I'm going to tell you guys if I'm going to buy it during the spring sale that's coming up or until the fall. So let's get started. I did get sick, so if my voice sounds a little bit odd, it is. I feel like I sound really loud. Like my head sounds like really loud, but I feel like I'm not. So yeah, we're just gonna get started with this video because the Sephora sale is coming up. Okay, so the Sephora sale is from April 4th to April 14th. So you are going to get Sephora sale 30% off. Rouge Access gets 20% off. We have VIP gets 15% off, and Insider gets 10% off. So pretty good deals across the board, because especially at a place like Sephora, nothing really goes down. So even 10% is still a couple of dollars. So that's honestly the taxes. So if we can get something at a much affordable price, I would highly recommend getting it. I do have my laptop here. I did compile a list on a Google Docs sheet. I love Google Docs. So I just made a list. So let's start off with the first brand. So we're going to start talking off with Sephora Collection. Now, Sephora Collection is quite underrated. I have quite a bit of their products and I really like them. So the first thing on my list is their cream contour stick. Now I'm thinking of the shade 02 light to medium. Now this retails for $14, and the description for this is a cream to powder contouring stick that blends effortlessly to create a lightweight and naturally sculpted look in seconds. Now I really do think I'm going to get this during this spring sale. I've been really interested in getting more into bronzing and contour, and I don't know, I feel like it's just going to be a really good product. And I have been my eye on this for a couple of years, but I never really picked it up because I don't really use it. But I don't know what's up with me. I feel like 2025 is just the year of exploring new makeup, new techniques, new styles, and cream contour, or just contour and bronzing in general, is really on my alley. So I am thinking of picking that up. So the next product is their Colorful Contour Matte Powder. So this is the matte powder version to the corresponding contour stick. Now I'm thinking of also getting this in the shade 02 light to medium. Now this is also $14, and this is described as an ultra fine, highly pigmented matte contour powder to effortlessly sculpt and define. Now I am thinking of picking this up for the spring. I think it's going to be a really good product. I do have their older version. I got it a couple years ago. I think I got it back in like 2022, and I do like it. It's very light though, so I don't really use it. At the most, I use it to practice nose contouring, and even then. So I think getting a shade up would be so much better. So moving on, we're gonna get the matte bronzer powder. So I'm thinking of getting the shades 01 Golden Gateway and 00 Sun Kissed Haze. Now I did go and swatch these in person about like 2 weeks ago, because I did have like some sort of list and I wanted to go swatch stuff to make sure that I highly recommend going in to Sephora a couple days before the sale and go and swatch stuff. Now if you didn't go in store to do this haul, you can go for the fall VIP sale just to go and swatch everything. I think it's a really good idea. So you can be in person, you get to know the product, you get to see the product, see if you really do like it, because sometimes it is so different online, you know, promo photos compared to how it actually is going to look once you do bring it home. So I highly recommend going and swatching, and this is something that I did go and swatch. So I swatched both of these shades and they looked like a pretty good tone. I like them. I think I'm going to get them. I may just get one. I'm really in between these two shades, so we will see. But this is described as a bronzing powder that has a hybrid creamy silky texture that melts into the skin for a natural sun-kissed result. Retailing for $16, it is a little bit higher up, but I think it'd be a really good price. I like the formula is really like nice and silky, so I do think I'm going to pick this up during the spring one. So next up is the Reveal the Real 12 Hour Soft Radiant Skin Tint. Now I'm thinking of picking up the shade at 200N. I did go and swatch it, and it seems like this one's going to be a really, really nice shade. Now this retails for $22. Now the reason I really want this is just I love the Best Skin Ever foundation. I don't know if I want to pick up another bottle because I have been using it a lot this month, and I don't know if I want to pick it up again or if I just want to get this one. But we'll see. But I'm really interested in getting the skin tint. I think this would be really, really nice during the summer, the spring. Really nice, very pretty. The formulation looked really, really nice and thin. So I think it'd be really good, especially with super oily skin during the summer hot season. So this is described a lightweight serum-like texture skin tint that offers the perfect combination of a radiant, blurred finish while rapidly correcting the appearance of uneven skin tone. So this is a maybe. I am thinking of picking up for the spring. I think this would be a nice addition to have in my collection for my summer foundation collection, but we will see, but most likely in the spring. Next up is going to be the waterproof eyeshadow and eyeliner multi-sticks. Now these each retail for $14. I'm thinking of getting the shades 02 Blush Matte and 18 Terracotta Matte. Now I've been really into eye sticks, liquid shadows. You guys know I am a business girly, so I am starting to work on doing my carefully curated networking makeup bag. And what I really think of when I think like networking makeup is liquid and matte shadow sticks, shadow liners. I don't know. That's really what I'm thinking of. And it just seemed like a really nice formulation. I went to go swatch them. I like them. I really like these two shades too. And they are matte. I really like matte ones for my preference. I didn't really like the shimmer ones. They're okay. They do have pretty shades. They're just not my type. And I know that I'm not going to reach for them. So this is described as a collection of waterproof jumbo eye pencils that can be used as eyeliner or blended out as eyeshadow to last up to 12 hours. I did go swatch them. I don't think the 12-hour claim is correct, but we will see. I may just pick up one. I'm thinking of Blush Matte. That one was really, really nice. I thought that was so pretty. It was like a really nice, pretty pinky nude color. I thought it was really pretty, so I'm probably just going to pick up one, but I really do like those two shades. So next up is the Colorful Powder Luminizer. These are gorgeous. Now these are actually, the next ones I'm going to be talking about are actually pretty new to this list. I just recently added these. So these are just powdered highlights. They're called luminizers, but they're really, really gorgeous. I've had my eye on them since last Sephora VIB sale during their fall season. Now this went viral, and I thought these were so pretty. My sister did get one, and at the time I wasn't into highlighter, but as of recently, like these last 2 or 3 weeks, I've been so into like highlighters, like blush lighters. I don't know. 2025 is the year of just new makeup techniques, I guess. But I've been really interested, and I really think I want to pick at least 2 up. I have 3 options. I'm thinking of 05 Iced Pearl, which is a golden champagne tone, 02 Sparkling Honey, a warm champagne tone, and then 03 Pink Flash, which is an iridescent pink tone. I'm thinking of 02. I don't know. I'm in between 05 and 02 for sure. I love 03 for sure. I want that one, but I don't know about the other 2 shades. Now, this is retailing for $14, and it's described as an illuminating powder highlighter that instantly lights up the complexion and boosts its natural glow. So I will be picking these up, but I'm probably going to do some in the spring and then in the fall, but they look beautiful. Next up is going to be the colorful blushes in the Radiant finish. Now, I have a couple of these in the matte finish. I love them. I love my shade 52 Self-Made. I love that one so much. They're such a beautiful formulation. I love the packaging. I love everything about it. It is really, really nice. I highly recommend checking those out if you have not. But this Sephora sale, I'm really interested in the Radiant finish one. So I'm thinking of 16 Heated, which is a deep mauve rose, and then 27 Charmed, which is a spiced copper. I know, I don't really wear like coppery shades, but after the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, I tested out the Bare Minerals Gen Bronzer in Kiss of Spice, and I actually really do like it. I think it's a really pretty color. I do regret not getting Kiss of Copper though, and I didn't get it. So I'm thinking maybe this one would be not super close, but semi-close alternative while I wait for the Bare Minerals one to go back on sale. So these retail for $14, and they are described as an intensely pigmented blush with a super fine texture. I will be picking these up. I love these. I at least get at least one every single Sephora sale. I've been collecting them slowly but surely, and I really do love them. And I'm excited to try their Radiant finish. I've never tried them, but they look gorgeous. So next up is another blush. So this is going to be their Blush and Go Longwear Matte Liquid Blush for lip and cheek. So you guys already know how I feel about multi-use products. I do not use them. I only use them for one single purpose. So I will be using these solely for blushes. I really like the packaging of these. These are quite cute. I don't know if they actually look like that. I didn't see them in the store. Apparently they're online only, but hopefully they do bring them into the store. So I'm thinking of getting the shade 04 on Cloud 9, which is a soft lilac matte. And then one On Point Dusty Rose matte. Hence the matte. I love matte blushes. I'm so excited. Matte and blurring is really in for 2025, and I cannot wait to see even more releases. And I'm glad the Sephora collection is starting to get into them. So these are $16. They're a little bit more higher price, but I think they're going to be really, really pretty. So these are described as a long-wearing liquid blush with an ultra-fine texture, pigmented matte finish, a comfy cushion applicator for fun, foolproof color. I don't know how much. I mean, I do like their the soft cushion because I have used them, but I do think they're unhygienic at the same time. But I have used quite a bit of products with those sponge applicators, and I do like them. I haven't really broken out because of them, so I don't think I'm gonna mind it in this form either. So I'm really, really excited about this, and I will be picking at least one of them up. Hopefully they're in store, but if they're online only, I will see, actually. If they're online only, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get anything online. I love going in store. At least during the sale. That's it. Okay, next we're going to moving on. They're Totally Juicy Lip Tint. Now, these retail for $14. I'm thinking of getting the shade 02 Rose Syrup, which is a rosewood pink, and then 01 Sweet Jelly, which is a dusty nude pink. Now, these are described as a high shine lip stain that offers 12 hours of juicy hydration and long-lasting tinted lips. So, matte, blurring, and tinted are really in for 2025. I'm so excited. You guys know how much I love K-Beauty, and we saw this a lot in K-Beauty, especially during the early days, and this, especially the packaging, reminds me so much of Tony Moly. I love it. I love it so much. If you guys know what I'm talking about, then you guys know. I'm so excited about these. So I'm thinking of picking up at least one of the shades. I really love the rose syrup one, so I'm thinking of getting that one. Next up is their Colorful Blush and Highlighter Glaze. I love the name of that, highlighter glaze. That's really, really nice. It sounds really nice. So I'm thinking of getting just one of them. I'm thinking of 02 Morning Blaze, which is a poppy pink shimmer. I want to go and swatch these. I don't know if they're going to be in store, but they just look so pretty. They look so fun. They look very festival. I love the packaging of them. So these are a blush and highlighter hybrid that has a one-stroke color payoff for a light reflecting glazed effect. I love the description. I think this is one of my favorite descriptions and the names for a product. So I really like this. I don't know. It's $14. We'll see. We'll see. I think this maybe depends if it's in store or not. Next up is their Blush Cream and Powder Palette. So this is $18. But I am so excited about this. So this is a trio blush. So I'm thinking of getting the shade 01 Candy Lover, which is a fresh pink blush palette, and then 03 Deal Closer, which is a muted berry blush palette. So this is a trio of blushes with 3 different textures and finishes that can be layered and transformed into a multitude of possibilities. Trio blushes have been really, really in, and Morphe has just released one. We did see this from Patrick Ta, at least in a duo in a while. I think 2 years ago those were first released, and then we did see Patrick Starr for One Size Beauty have these trio blushes a couple years ago, and they're coming back. I am so excited about these. These look gorgeous. I'm really into 03 Deal Closer because it looks like a beautiful berry, more of a blue tone berry. It looks gorgeous. I really hope it looks like this in person, but I'm thinking of getting one because they are $18, and then I'm thinking of getting the Candy Lover in the fall, but we'll see. Next up is About That Shine Sheer Shine Lipstick. Now, I have a couple of these. I really like these. So they're $16, and I'm thinking of getting the shade 02 Soft Twinkle. Now, these actually have a little bit of sheer, So they're a little different of a formulation, but I've been really into sheer lipsticks, and I think it'd be perfect for like my networking makeup bag. I feel like they're perfect for like every day, the office. They're easy to reapply and just to have on the lips. And I really like their formula too. So this is a lightweight lipstick with eye-catching prismatic shine that provides the lips with a sheer blush of color and a 12-hour moisturizing balm-like texture. I really like the lip products from the Sephora Collection line. I've never tried one that I didn't like or didn't care for. These are all really, really nice, so I'm excited about this. I'm only thinking of just this one shade, but we'll see. Sometimes the shades can look different in store than online. Now we're going to be moving on to the About the Shine Lacquer Shine Lipstick. Pardon the noise. It's going to get really noisy. You guys already know. So I'm thinking of getting the shades 01 Magnetic Wave and 03 Pink Plasma. So these do retail for $16, and these are described as a lacquer lipstick with a prismatic shine and long-lasting intense color. Now I really, really like these, so I do think of picking these up. So 01 Magnetic Wave and 03 Pink Plasma are on my list. I really, really want 01. I think that one's just like a nice pretty. I already can think of like a lip combo with a couple of the lip liners. If you guys know, I've been into lip liners for quite a moment since like the last, a couple months ago I started getting into lip liners. So I think this would be really, really pretty with a couple of my lip liners that I have in my collection. Okay, so that is everything from Sephora Collection. So now the next one we're going to be talking about is NARS. So from NARS, I only have one product to talk about. So I'm thinking of getting their talc-free powder blush in the shades 900 Behave and 903 Impassioned. These retail for $34 each. But these are described as a fan fave pressed powder blush, now in an upgraded talc-free formula that lasts for up to 16 hours, featuring true color payoff with a comfortable, weightless feel. Now, I want these really, really bad. I don't think I'm going to get them though. I do want to have them in the back of my mind, but I am thinking of picking these up until the fall. I just love these. I have collected 2 so far, which I will be showing you guys. They're coming up in a couple of hauls soon, but I love the formulation. They're beautiful formulation. I understand the price. I understand the hype behind these. They're so gorgeous, but they are $34. So I am thinking of picking these up until the fall, but yeah, but these are on my mind, so I'm thinking of these two. So the next brand we're going to be talking about is Mario. So from Mario, I have a lot of products. I didn't realize how much I'm interested in it. So you guys know how much I love the Barely Blushing shade from Mario's brand. So I'm thinking of picking up another 2 blush shades. So the Soft Pop Plumping Cream Blush Veils in the shades Rose Crush and Perfect Pink. Now these retail for $32 each, but they are beautiful. They are really, really nice formulation. I highly recommend checking them out. But they are described as a weightless cream blush that is made with hyaluronic acid to hydrate and plump skin with a sheer veil of color. Now, if you guys are worried about the plump in the name and in the description, there's really no plump. It's like no feeling, no tingling, no nothing. It's literally just hydration. It's very, very pretty. It's very creamy. It is quite dewy. If you love that dewy look, you're going to really love this. If you suffer with dry skin, this is going to be perfect. I really recommend them. I don't know if I'm going to pick up both of these shades. I really want to pick up at least one, but I really do think I'm going to pick them up until the fall. But I wanted to mention them because I love them so much. But next up is their Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. So I'm thinking of picking up the shade Medium Dark. It retails for $32 and it's described as a skin enhancer, a 3-in-1 cream bronzer that warms, shapes, and evens skin tones with light to medium coverage and a dewy finish. I really want this so bad. I'm trying to get into bronzer, so I'm thinking of picking this up. It's a maybe, but I feel like it's most likely because I just really want to try it so much. So next up is the powder version, which is the Soft Sculpt Bronzer. I'm thinking of also picking this in the medium dark shade, and this is also $32, and it's described as a buildable, lightweight, multi-purpose bronzer that is perfect for creating soft definition and naturally blonde skin with minimal fallout. I didn't get to swatch this in store. I couldn't find the Mario stand in my Sephora, so I don't know if I'm actually going to like it, but I am thinking of picking it up alongside the cream version. So next up is the last item from Mario, the Soft Pop Powder Blush. So I'm thinking of picking up the two shades Desert Rose and Mellow Mauve. So this is $30 and it's described as a long-lasting silky powder blush that is super blendable and gives an instant pop of color to your cheeks, brightening and lifting your complexion. I love the description of this. The blush shades look gorgeous. I've had these on my mind for a while now, and I still don't think I'm going to get them yet. I think I'm going to pick them up until the fall. As much as I want them, I think they're going to be until the fall. So that is the last item from the brand Mario. So now we're going to moving on to Tower 28. So from Tower 28, I am thinking of only picking up just one product, which is their Lip Softy Hydrating Tinted Lip Treatment Balm in the shade Sugar Plum. So this retails for $16 and it is a clinically proven non-sticky lip balm treatment that delivers the intense hydration of a lip mask with a sweet sheer tint using food grade non-artificial flavor that is safe for sensitive lips. Very long description, but basically it is just a lip balm with some tint in it. It looks gorgeous, it feels gorgeous. So, and it is $16. For sure, I'm going to pick this up. I already told my sister. My sister's going to pick one up as well, so I'm probably going to pick one up with her order. So, for sure going to pick this one up. I just think the shade looks gorgeous. I really want this one. It's like a mauve pinkish tone. I think it would be perfect for my networking makeup bag. So that is all from Tower 28. So now the next brand is going to be Patrick Ta. Now I only have one product as well. So it is the Major Headlines Double Take Cream and Powder Blush Duo. I'm thinking of picking up the shades She's Seductive and She Goes to the Gym. Now these retail for $38 each, but you do get a powder and then you do get its matching cream, and I love the way that these look and the way that these feel. My sister has one and I took it from her and I used it a couple of times and I really fell in love with the formulation. It looks so beautiful on textured skin, on my pickaxe scars as well. It looks so beautiful. It feels really nice. And I love how the powder matches the cream, because I've seen some like duos and trios and palettes and the cream just doesn't match the powder, and like it looks, I don't know. Sometimes that happens, but I have not seen an inconsistency like that with Patrick Ta's brand, and I really like that a lot. So I am thinking of getting these ones. Maybe it's a maybe. I don't know. I know my sister might get one, so I might just get one with hers. I don't know. But these are described as a viral duo compact of powder and cream blush formulas to achieve long-wearing, bold color that melts into skin for a beautiful, radiant glow. And their description is correct. For $38, though, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But I think I'm going to pick one up until the fall. I am thinking of picking up She Goes to the Gym, though. But we'll see. We'll see. So that is the last product from Patrick Ta. So now we're going to be talking about Rare. Now from Rare Beauty, it's just a couple of products. So it's basically all just the blushes. So I have the Stay Vulnerable Melting Cream Blush in Nearly Neutral. Now this retails for $24. This is a breakthrough mistake-proof liquid-like cream blush that melts into second skin for the most natural-looking wash of soft focus color. This has been on my list for the VIB sale for years, since it launched, and I still haven't bought it in 2025. And I still don't think 2025 is going to be the year that I buy it either. So I want to say this will be purchased in the fall, but this might be purchased until 2026. I don't know. I want it, but at the same time, it's like, do I really want it or no? We'll see. I think I'm going to hold off on this one for sure. So the next one is the Mini Soft Pink Liquid Blush in the shade Hope. Now, I have talked about how the Rare Beauty liquid blushes aren't super, like, I'm not super interested in them, but I do want to try the shade Hope because I love like peachy pale blushes. I love those so much, and this one is a mini, so it's $15. I wanted this last VIB sale and they ran out, so I didn't get one, so I'm thinking of picking this one up. We'll see. So this is a weightless, long-lasting liquid blush for up to 12-hour wear, blends and builds beautifully for a soft, healthy flush in a matte or dewy finish. I want the matte ones. I don't care for dewy. I think this formulation, I don't know if I want it in a dewy formula because you already need so little of it. I don't think I want it in a dewy one. If you guys have tried these, let me know. I know they're very, very popular, but they're just not so interested to me. I don't know, the shades don't call to me except this one, and then there's like another like mauve shade. But we'll see. So this is also a maybe. It's been in my list for a couple of years. I don't think 2025 is also going to be the year I pick these up, but we'll see. Next one is their soft pink liquid blush. This is the full size in the shade Bliss. Now the full size retails for $25 and it's the same description as the last product. Same thing. I feel like I'm probably going to pick up the $15 one, not the $25 one, but we will see. I have to go swatch them one last time to really see. But yeah, so next up is the brand Kosas. So from Kosas, I do have two products that I'm thinking about. So it's the Cloud Set Baked Setting and Smoothing Talc-Free Fresh Powder in the shade Feathery. Now these retail for $36. And this is a super soft sheer setting and smoothing talc-free powder baked with skincare that sweeps away shine, not glow, now in brightening shades. I do want to pick this up. I have a friend that's really into Kosas and she's really recommended quite a bit of products, so I am thinking of picking this up. We'll see. I did recently just get a new powder, so I don't know if I'm going to pick this up. I do need to go swatch it, but my sister does have it, and she says it's so beautiful. I think it'd be really perfect for my networking makeup bag, but we will see. So the next product is going to be the Blushes Life Talc-Free Dimensional Plus Brightening Blush in the shade Dreamland. So this retails for $29, and this is a clean, silky smooth, talc-free powder blush baked with squalene and hyaluronic acid in dimensional color duos for a healthy flush of color. Retails for $29. I don't know. I really thought I wanted this VIB sale, but now that I'm really looking at it, I think I might get this in the fall. My friend really recommends this to me, but I don't know if I want it. Uh I have to go swatch it. So I'm thinking of picking this up until the fall. But that is everything from Kosa. So now moving on to the brand Tarte. I only have one product from Tarte. So this is the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. And I'm thinking of picking up the shade Expose. Retails for $30. And it is a fan fave blush that is now vegan for a just pinched blush that lasts all day. I do know that the shade Expose is very, very popular. So I am thinking of picking this up until the fall. I think the shade Exposed is perfect for all year round, so I don't feel like I need to rush out and buy this right now for the spring, but I will be picking this up in the fall for sure because I've had my eye on it for years, and I think 2025 is the year I get it. So next up is Huda. So from Huda, I just want one item. Actually, I want two items, but I think I'm just going to get the one. So I'm thinking of getting the Blush Filter Soft Glow Liquid Blush in the shade Ube Cream. Now, this is part of the Ube collection. It retails for $23, and it is a lightweight liquid blush with buildable pigments and finely milled micro pearls for a soft focus high impact powder. I did go and swatch this. These are beautiful. I don't know what Huda did, but these have a blurring feature, which is so odd to see in a liquid form. I feel like we can get blurry very easily in powder and baked formulas, but I've never seen it in a liquid form until this one. So I really want to pick this up because I think this would be so beautiful on my pickaxe scars because they're basically right here where I apply my blush. I think these are beautiful. So I am thinking of picking this up, and it is $23. I think it'd be a relatively good price for the formula. I am so excited about this. So that is everything from Huda. So now we're going to move on to the brand Haus Labs. So from Haus Labs, I only have one product. So it is the Color Fuse Longwear Hydrating Glassy Lip Plus Cheek Blush Balm Stick in the shade Glassy Hibiscus. This retails for $34, and it is a serum-based high pigment blush with more than 70% skincare and propriety complexes that hydrate and make skin look plumper, all in wearing glossy balm. So this looks really, really pretty. I am thinking of picking this up until the fall though, but it looks gorgeous. The shine on this is so beautiful. This is pretty comparable to the dewy factor that Mario's Plumping Blush Veil has. So if you love that Mario Plushing Plump Veil, you're going to like this one. I'm really excited about this. The color Glassy Hibiscus is a gorgeous mauve pink tone. It's so pretty. I'm thinking of getting it until the fall though, because I think it'd be a really nice fall color. I don't think I need it for the spring and the summer just yet. So that is everything from Haus Labs. Now moving on to the brand Say. I do have one product, which is the Dew Blush Liquid Cream Blush in the shade Sweetie. I think this one's such a pretty color. I've had my eye on it for years. It does retail for $25, and it is a blendable and buildable dewy liquid cream blush that melts into cheeks for a wash of color. As much as I want it, I don't think I'm going to pick it up until the fall. I think this would be really pretty during the spring and the summer, but I just don't think I'm going to pick it up just yet. Now, that is everything from Say. Now we're going to go on to Nude Sticks, which is just one product. It's the Nudies Cream Blush Stick in the shade Lilac Love. Now, this retails for $35, and it is described as an original multitasking cream blush stick with rich matte color for natural-looking fresh cheeks, eyes, and lips to go. I love this Nude Sticks formula. It is so good. I feel like Nude Sticks is quite underrated, and I did get a three-piece trio for the holiday season from my sister, and it is so beautiful. The formulation is so beautiful. It works really, really well on top of my pickaxe scars and just looks so blurring and smoothing, and it is matte. It's actually matte and it looks beautiful on the eyes and on the cheeks. This is a multi-purpose product, but I did use it in a video on my eyes and I love the formulation. I just don't like multi-use products, so I will never use them again on my eyes. But these has blushes are beautiful. If you are into multi-purpose products, these look beautiful on the eyes, on the cheeks, and I'm pretty sure they would look good on the lips too if they're good on the eyes. I feel like you can get a pretty good idea. If it looks good on the eyes, it should look good on the lips as well. So it does retail for $35. So this is a maybe. I'm thinking of getting the shade Lilac Love. So I think this would be perfect during the fall. So I'm going to wait off on this one. But it looks really, really gorgeous. Now this is the last item. And it is from the brand Cali Ray. I've had this brand on my mind for quite a while. But we'll see. But this is the Blurry Blush Pore Minimizing Cream Blush with Niacinamide, and I'm thinking of just getting the shade Dope. It does retail for $25, and it is described as a blurring and pore minimizing cream to powder blush that delivers a transfer-free, diffused, buildable pop of color to cheeks. This would look so beautiful for the spring and the summer, so I'm going to think about it. I need to go swatch them. I don't know if Cali Ray is available at my Sephora in-store, but I have to go see. But they look so gorgeous, and the description, blurring, pore minimizing, you had me there. So for $25, I am thinking of getting one, but we will see. I have to go see if I actually do like the shade, but the shade Dope looks pretty interesting to me. So we will see. It's a maybe. But yeah, so that is actually the last product that I wanted to talk about for my Sephora VIP wish list. So this was a really, really fun video to do. I've always wanted to do this, and I just wanted to do like a relax, just a chit chat talking video. I had a really, really fun time. But yeah, so if you guys are interested in anything from this that I talked about, totally let me know. If you guys have tried anything and you guys like it, don't like it, tell me everything. Let me know your own review about these products. What are your guys' wish list? I feel like there's just so much new makeup that has been released at Sephora from all different brands that's like, I don't even know what I want anymore. But I am so excited for Sephora Collection. Sephora Collection has just been really on my mind lately, and a lot of their stuff looks so good. I'm thinking of mostly just getting Sephora Collection this upcoming spring sale, so I'm excited. I will be doing a video on what I got, doing some reviews. We're gonna do some makeup looks with the new stuff that I bought. But yeah, so this was super, super fun. So this is my Sephora sale list for 2025. So I'm so excited. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. But this is really it for today's video. Just a fun chat. But I had such a good time. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Mwah.